Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what time it is. It's your favorite Fat Girl Snoop, and you know what I'm here to do, and that's to drop my 2 cents on all these celebrity deets from the streets. First, we're going to start with the ratchet, the most disgusting story, which is about the 6ix9ine. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine is being sued by a woman who says that basically that she got taken advantage of when she was only 13 by Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, according to legal docs, the woman, they identify her as Jane Doe. She's suing him for allegedly sexually abusing her at a hotel party back in 2015. And like I said, she was only 13 years old. Now, according to Jane Doe, on top of being underage at the time, she said that she was actually under the influence of drugs and alcohol and was unable to consent as 6ix9ine and another adult that goes by the name of Tay Millie made 3 sexual explicit videos which she alleges they later posted online. Also, according to docs, the first video featured Jane Doe performing some fellatio on Tay Millie while Tekashi did some pelvic thrusts behind her. It's not, you can't tell whether or not he's actually doing the do, but he's actually doing the gestures behind her. And the video also shows 6ix9ine slapping her derriere. Now, in the second video, there's a girl. She's sitting on 6ix9ine's lap, and she has on bra and underwear. And in the third, she claims that she was laying naked across their laps while Millie basically touched on her in a sexual manner. Now, Jane Doe is suing 6ix9ine and Tay Millie for child sexual assault, child abuse, and infliction of emotional distress. Now, I'm not sure if anybody out there remembers Tekashi took a plea deal in the criminal case back in October of 2008. Now, he did admit then that he did partake in the making and he actually partaked in making of a music video, which actually featured the 13-year-old Jane Doe. And as you can remember, he was actually sentenced to 4 years in probation. Now, Tekashi spoke about it in the New York Times, and he did admit his actions. And he also claimed that although he admitted his actions, he claims that he was actually at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't understand how you in the wrong place at the wrong time if you're actually flicking it up for a music video. Come on, 6ix9ine, you gotta do better. Now, according to 6ix9ine's attorney, his name is Lance Lazario. He says that 6ix9ine will actually defend the lawsuit very vigorously once it's properly served. And Lazario also adds that it's been 5 years. Okay, it's been 5 years since the incident, and now she's deciding to sue. I mean, that is a valid point to me. If she had her head on right, she would have actually, when she was doing the criminal allegations towards 6ix9ine, I would have definitely got in them pockets as well. That's just my opinion. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine's old criminal case, like I said, he pled guilty to use of a child in a sexual performance. And now this is definitely coming back to haunt him. And I won't be surprised if there is more victims out there, that now that he is at his most vulnerable state, that they will come out and also get in their pockets. So Tekashi, I gotta just take you back to the back in the day hip hop. Who remembers that song? That song that said, all I got to say is girls look so good, but their brain is not ready. I don't know. I'd rather talk to a woman because her mind is so steady. So here we go. I mean, remember that song, Tekashi? You probably too young to remember that song. Maybe I'm calling out my age. But man, you, my friend, need to take some notes, kiddo. Leave the young tenders alone. Start checking IDs before you let these girls on your video. But because you slipped on that, brother, you deserve everything that you get. If it does go through bad, hopefully the girl will get her justice. But I mean, whatever she got to do, she's going to do it. She's going to do it. She's going to be financially compensated, and 6ix9ine, I think you deserve it. I think you deserve it full throttle. But that's just my 2 cents. Everybody has one. Now, this next story, I've been hearing some things about this story. And the street gossip birds were chirping. But me personally, I don't like to put out nothing unless I got concrete evidence. And today is the day. So I don't know if anybody out there watches Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a show about 3 black couples. Let me count. So we have 3 black couples. They are like the most prominent black family in Huntsville, Alabama. And it was going around that this particular couple, they on the show, it appears that because they was actually going through a divorce. At first, they start the show being this picture perfect couple, but then it was discovered that the husband was cheating. And then the wife filed for divorce, and then they got back together. The wife ended up being pregnant, and then things we thought were come back together. But I'm talking about, let me stop. I'm talking about no other than Martell and Melanie. What are they? Holt. The Holts. Okay. Now, on the outside looking in, you would have thought that they were like the perfect couple. They had the perfect house, the perfect kids. They were worth a lot of money. They had their, I believe that they're like contractors or something like that. But whatever it was, they were, they do good for themselves. So they're on the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. And of course, when you start doing reality TV, people are going to start digging, okay? Well, it came out in the show that Martell is a very good-looking guy. I mean, you got to give it to Martell. Martell is a very good-looking guy. I mean, Melanie, don't get it twisted. Like, she got it going on, too. But anyway, so it came out in the show that Martell was having an affair. And when it got brought out to the spotlight, he tried to downplay it and say, it was a mistake. This girl was a peasant, blah, blah, blah. But he tried to downplay it. Now, the street birds was chirping, and they were saying that basically Martell had a baby out in these streets. Okay? I mean, I've been hearing this for a couple of months now, that Martell allegedly had a baby in these streets. Well, now Melanie is talking. And when I say this messy split between these two is messy, I mean it is messy. Now, Melody makes it perfectly clear that things are definitely over between her and Martell, although she just had a baby last December. And they have been taking their their drama through all over social media. I mean, the tea was spilling and I was definitely drinking. Now, according to Melody, she said that she put up a Instagram post writing, "When it's your ex's time to get the kids and they're a no-show, roll change, clown face emoji." Okay. Oh, excuse me. That was what Martell put, because I guess, she didn't pick up the kids in time. So she goes back and she said, "Okay, so you want to put me on blast without, for me not to get the kids on time? Okay, I got you, buddy." Okay, so according to Melanie, Martell was emotionally abusive. When she did go pick up the kids, he would do stuff like block her in their driveway for hours. Okay, for hours. And won't let her actually leave. And she said she just got fed up. This is what she says. She says, when I went to get my clothes today from the marital home, you blocked me in our driveway for hours. Martell decided that he was going to take certain purses and certain furs of mine and lock them up in his truck and say that I can't have them. So with something like that should have been easy and should have been on some, I just want my stuff, I'm out. It turned into something more because he wanted to be something more because he's bitter as hell. So she goes on. She says, "Ladies, I'm sure many of y'all at some point in time dealt with mental abuse, emotional abuse, and all of that. After that whole scene and I recorded it, when I literally couldn't get out of my driveway, I had a migraine out this world, and it definitely set me back from what I was trying to do today, which was get my new home in order for me and my children." Real talk. But instead, I had to deal with hours of this foolishness. He does stuff like this to me all the time. But y'all don't see me coming, running, and telling y'all about it. But you're not going to keep coming for me and keep coming for me about my children. Straight up. Okay, so now, I guess it's safe to say that these two are no longer living together, that she has moved out the house. She may have left some stuff there, and she got her new crib, and now now Martell knows that it's definitely over. And you know what they say, it's cheaper to keep her. And Melanie Holt, she gonna get what she's worth. That's one thing for sure. Melanie Holt is gonna get for what she's worth. So it looks like he's trying to do whatever it is that he has to do to try to win her back. But she is saying that this is over. Now, she also added that Martell has, like I said, been begging her so much that now Melody says that she is battling depression, because now she's being publicly harassed about the bullshit that Martell is out there doing, because now their life is on Front Street, thanks to OWN. And thanks to them too, because they signed their names on that dotted line. And when you in the reality world, people start to dig in. They don't want to see good. They trying to dig for the dirt. Okay? And celebrity bloggers came out with it, like I said, like months ago, that Martell actually did have a woman pregnant, but he denied. I mean, remember when he called his side chick low class and he called her a peasant on national TV to try to make himself look better, and then instead he made himself look like a clown because it was said that he got that same alleged peasant pregnant, and he denied. So Melanie said, this is what she said. She goes, second of all, Martell wants to make it seem like he wanted the divorce. He wanted the divorce. Okay? She says, but every other day or 2 days, he's asking me to be with him. He's asking me to be his woman again. Now, I'm that damn bad of a person. This whole narrative about him saying I've been cheating our whole marriage, then why the hell would you be trying to be with me? That don't even make sense. Just use common sense. At the end of the day, sometimes people don't expect consequences for bad behavior, and when they get those consequences, they can't deal with that ish. And that's real talk, but that's not my problem. That's not my problem. As I shared with him, and he knows this, I already dealt with the tears, the depression, because you publicly have embarrassed me. You publicly have humiliated me. You continue to cheat. Other people calling me stupid for giving you other chances, all this extra stuff. And now I'm walking away from you and you can't handle it. I literally just got an email at Friday at 12. Let's be together. Our beautiful kids. We can start anew. All of that. Now, so then she has a message for women out there. Now listen what the message she says to the women. She goes, now for all the women, we love our kids. Second of all, I have to do what I have to do. And what I have to do right now is to get this home in order for me and my beautiful babies, which I could have done if I wasn't blocked in my driveway and had stuff taken out of my hand. So the consequence is you've got to keep the kids today too, period. Because now I got to do this shit tomorrow. I mean, she went completely in now. So I'm watching the live, and I'm like, okay, yeah, yada, yada, yada. She said all that I just read, y'all. But then she drops the bombshell that I've been waiting to hear for months. So here's what she said. She said, you been talking to this chick for 5 years, and then after I leave you, I find out about other chicks you've been trying to holler at. She goes, people in my inbox sending me my screenshots of stuff. Move on, because I have. And then, it seems like he would leave and keep moving and bow out anyways, because I left you. I filed for divorce, and you told me you had a baby on the way. You told me you had a baby on the way, and she wasn't getting rid of it because she's gotten rid of kids for y'all before, and she wasn't doing it this time. So why are you even bothering me? So I'm asking you now, just leave me alone. Now, like I said, I heard that basically Melanie filed for divorce for him a few months ago, back in June. And in her divorce, she said that she was breaking down, like she had a nervous breakdown, and she also claims in these alleged court papers that she doesn't want child support. And she does making clear that she does not want to be married to Martell any longer. And allegedly, in the court papers, she wants joint custody and legal custody of their kids. And she also wants the judge to decide how their assets and debts should be split. So it sounds like she wants a mediator. But knowing the kind of guy that Martell is, that he has shown on the show, I do see Martell fighting as far as over their assets. I mean, I could just see, because in the last season, he was basically letting her know that they're spending too much money paying all these charities and all that. And he says, soon you turn around and they're going to be broke. But you can definitely see Melanie's whole live on my Fat Girl Snoop page. That is fatgirlsnoop.com. That's PHATGYRL.com. And let me know what you think. Is this getting super messy between these two? I mean, I have to say it is. But I'm going to be snooping this out. All right, so let's talk about some good news. Let's end this night with some good news. And Jussie Smollett, he's back at work. He is out of quarantine. And he is in the lights, camera, action. He is back at work after his alleged attack in Chicago. But in a twist, he is actually behind the camera. Now, the former Empire star, he has a new entertainment role after this alleged stage hate crime that he tried to pull off last year and bombed. And this what could be the future of Jussie Smollett, because I don't think anyone out there is willing to gamble with him because of the dramatic turn of events of him staging this alleged hate crime. Now, instead of acting, he's taking a shot at being a director. So he is in New York City. He has a full cast and a full crew, and these people are standing behind him. And he's the film is called The B-Boy Blues. According to reports, Jussie is on his grind and he's super focused. He's actually hands-on with the cast. And the cast, from what I saw that it's starring Ledisi, the singer Ledisi. I love her. I actually got to work for her. Can't tell you how, can't tell you where, but she was very nice and she had beautiful long dress. But anyways, and Brandon Evans and Broderick Hunter. Now, from what I saw, Jussie had his face covering. It was pulled down. He was given directions. He watched very intensely behind the camera. He had on these big headphones, and he even had some Starbucks to keep his director juices flowing. And by the looks of things, he seems to be taking a liking to his new director gig. Now, while many in the industry assumed that he would never work again after that alleged attack, he is definitely proving that a comeback is definitely possible. It just, you have to evolve. And a hit movie, that won't hurt him either. If he get a hit movie and he gets what is that, an Emmy or an Oscar, who doesn't want to work with a Oscar director? I'm just saying now, just so you know, Jussie is still out here in these streets. He is maintaining the attack was not a hoax. And according to him, he has new evidence to back it up. Now, he'll get his chance to present because he's still facing the criminal charges and a lawsuit from the city of Chicago, which his case got held back because of the Rona. Now, Jussie said that he is innocent. I'm just going to say, we'll just have to see. I cannot believe that my time is up already. If you like this video and you like this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can always catch me every day on my website. That's fatgirlsnoop.com. That's PHATGYRL.com. And let me know what you think. What you think about Melanie Holt putting her husband, Martell Holt, on blast for what we all knew already, at least I did, that he was having another baby. And what about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Does he deserve everything he's about to get when that girl hit him up for his pockets? And lastly, is anybody out there happy about Jussie Smollett's new director gig? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I want to thank you all for listening. And always remember, that is PHAT as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Until next time, guys. Bye.